good things around here, and that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Good morning, Sparrow. Good morning, Julia Hall. But I'm just gonna sit here and just keep BSing if I don't go ahead and jump on into this reading. Um, Pretty good one. We're still in the fall meditation. In the fall, on the medicine wheel, it's finding our relatives. When you face east, you find the creator. When you face south, you find yourself. And when you face west, you find your relations. So, big step, big step. It goes right along with today's reading. Kind of laying that foundation, you know, after you get into this recovery thing, that's what the word recovery means to me, is you get to restore these relationships that you strained or lost, or just even able to show up for your family today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Today's October 11th, and it says men and women have an equal responsibility to restore the strength of the family, which is the foundation of all cultures. Haida Gwaii, traditional circle of elders. And down below it says, the family is the heartbeat and strength of the culture. The grandfathers and the grandmothers taught their children. They, in turn, had children who taught their children. If the family isn't taught the culture, then the children become adults, and the adults become the grandfathers and grandmothers, and the result is the culture becomes lost. This is how language is lost. This is how dances are lost. This is how knowledge is lost. We need to listen to our elders today before it is too late. And the prayer for the day says, Great Spirit, teach me the culture so I can teach the children. You know, what came to mind was good morning, Alex Dean, Brother Woody. Um, Cheyenne Pretty Flower, I like that name. Good morning. What came to mind was, I think about that, that generational curse, that intergenerational curse. You know, how I'm the grandkid of uh, a boarding school survivor. I remember sitting around and listening to all my grandmas talk Cheyenne, my aunts, but I remember my grandma would sit right in the middle of them, understand everything that was being said, but she would respond in English. And I didn't understand that. Like, I heard stories of my grandpa, who also went to boarding school. Her husband, uh, he would talk Cheyenne to all of my aunts and uncles' friends, but he wouldn't talk Cheyenne to my mom and my aunts and uncles. Good morning, brother Norm, Leanne, Byron, Nyaki Earl. I remember whenever I came of age, I I I felt like the culture was my identity, but I kind of felt like the men that I had in my life at the time, I mean, my dad and them, good men, but they were kind of lost on their way, in their addiction, alcohol, alcoholics. Uh, Moved to El Reno, just kind of got even lost more in my own addiction. But, started having kids very young, and kind of, just lost my way, just lost, didn't really have a good foundation. I thought it was more important that my kids had a mom and dad, regardless of what the relationship was like between me and, their mother, which was not the healthiest thing for either one of us. And I had it in my head that my kids needed a mom and dad because I didn't have, I had a mom and dad, but I never had that family structure. I never had good morning, Beverly, Carrie, nephew Alan. I never had that family structure that, the white picket fence, like that type of ideal of what I thought a family should be. So I remember just thinking like like that was giving my kids the best chance. But there was definitely no culture involved, you know, whenever I was trying to hold things together, or whether she was trying to hold things together. There was like no culture involved. It's like we didn't have nothing to fall back on as an identity, as to who we were, as, just as individuals. We kind of lived this life where, the streets kind of took over how our family thought of itself. I just remember being lost. I remember being lost and lost for years, years and years. So now, my, most of my kids are grown, in their 20s. Um, I finally, I'm about 3.5 years sober. I'm finally to a place where I understand that the culture is the solution. I understand that now. Good morning, Chad boy. I understand that the culture is the solution today. But I'm almost 45 years old. I look around and all my people, all my grandmas. I still got some aunts and uncles left, but I'm looking for this knowledge of what was so freely given to me growing up, from other family members. It's just hard for me to find these days, as to people I trust. And I mean, I know there's some individuals out there that would love to sit down with me and explain things, but when it comes back to that family aspect, it's just kind of like where, okay, I got a good foundation now. I feel like I'm standing on solid ground. I feel like I'm able to, the creator is allowing like this knowledge and wisdom to come to me now. And I'm trying to pass that on to my kids. Good morning, Mr. Soap. But at the same time, they're all grown, I can see them showing interest in what I'm doing. But now I have granddaughters, and I love it. I love it when my granddaughter gets out there and starts like dancing with me. I see now, not to say I gave up on my kids or anything, but I can see where I can implement these things in my granddaughter's life from the beginning. Good morning, Patrice. I see where I can make our culture a part of their life, and hope that they hold on to it. Getting back in that circle, I mean, that's been a big step in my recovery. It's been a huge help, to help me heal. And I'm just hoping and praying that my grandkids can hold on to whatever I'm trying to expose them to. I had a good grand. I had two good grandmas. My grandma Mary Wilson and my grandma Ruby, uh, Ruby Sheridan. They were great, great women. I mean, outstanding. Um, and what they tried to expose me to, but I just didn't have the mind to accept what was so freely given. But today, uh, I see where the family, it all starts with the family. I may have a lot of intergenerational curses that might have happened in my life, but when it came to me, I was able to get a hold of my addictions. I overcame, and now I'm in recovery. So now I'm trying to restore those parts of my life. Good morning, Woody. One guy today, Woody. Uh, Mr. Chapel, brother Jake. But I'm able to show up today for my family, and that's way more than I was able to do for a long time. And for that, I'm very proud. I'm very proud. Very blessed, very grateful, and appreciative. I keep that attitude of gratitude for the Creator for allowing me to, you know, uh, be that light for people that are still in the darkness. Just be that ray of hope for somebody that maybe I used to use with, and now they see me and they see that this thing is possible. Maybe you've never been a part of your culture. I'm inviting you to come on out and come shake some gourds with us. Come gourd dance with us. Come see what that feeling is of just belonging. It's your God given right to be there. We would never turn anybody away that wants to be a part of their culture. Don't matter what tribe you're from, don't matter where you're from, what you've been through. Like, we just want to be that support system that whatever it takes, whatever it's got to look like for a person. I'm just very thankful I get this opportunity. I'm not gonna lie, like there's still a lot I'm learning about the family aspect of my recovery. Because I try to make amends with my kid's mother, and it gets rough, because she's not on the straight and narrow. She's not on the path that would benefit our children or our grandchildren. But I don't hold that against her. Um, I just try to keep my side of the street clear. So what I could really relate to is just trying to get into the culture, trying to pass these things a little bit. I just know a little bit, man. I'm like a newcomer. You know. Good morning, Grandma Jerry, Augie. I'm just happy I get this opportunity. That's a great culture is the solution. That's amazing, Mr. Soap. I appreciate that comment. You know, I've been fortunate enough to where I do get to go sweat. I got to take part in our ceremonies this past summer, and all that is what the Creator has allowed. So I'm just happy I get to be a part of my culture today. And had my family had that, I may have never had to went through the things that I had to go through. But the Creator, it just wasn't set up for me that way. But I'm just rambling now. I'm really ain't saying a whole lot, but uh, I appreciate. It just makes it just all these different thoughts come to mind. I see a lot of good families stay together and do great things around that big drum. And that's what amazes me, is you see a lot of good people, stay involved. I've always seen my grandma Jerry, I've always seen her around the drum. Her and her sisters, her dad, Grandpa Jim, it's just a lot of great things go on, when you're around that drum and you're around part of your culture, wherever you're from, whatever you're doing, just try to figure out who you are, where you come from. And, that's what helped shape the direction my life is heading. And for that, I'm very thankful. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into these. Thank you for the comment, Mr. Nanito. Where we're going to start? Talkspace. Talkspace or Talkspace Go. You download the app. It is free online therapy. You get 2 FaceTime a month, and then you was it unlimited messaging, where you put in where it says organization. That's where you put in restore. You get it for free. You can match with a therapist in minutes. There's a whole range of topics that they can discuss with you. You just need that outlet. I mean, it's free for native. We encourage anybody and everybody to use that. We got some spots we need to fill up to show that this thing is working. And it's free. Check it out, man. Check it out. What you got next? Boo bags. Boo bags. Scan this QR code right here. Scan that right there. It'll take you to our job form link. We give out Narcan. We're kind of on hold with some of our harm reduction supplies. I think it's our opportunity to show our higher ups, uh, the way it can save lives. Good morning, nephew Quentin. Uh, but yeah, Narcan is probably the most important thing we give out. HIV test kits, condoms, emergency contraceptives. It's a hold on some of our harm reduction until we get to, educate our higher ups as to why it is important in the work that we do. So get you a boo bag. Get you a boo bag. And then shout out to Brand Logics. Text 888-580-4TOUR 4867. You get all our updates for what we're doing as a program, as a Gord Clan. It gives you updates on all of our meetings. And big shout out to Brand Logics. And then every Tuesday here at 1950 South Shepherd at 6 o'clock, Miss Courtney Whiteman will be doing Zumba. And then after she is done, then her husband, Mr. Domingo Whiteman, will be doing yoga. So every Tuesday here in October, she has pretty good, she got that Zumba thing down. And of course, Domingo, he's pretty good at what he does, they'll be wanting some good yoga. So come and check them out. And then tomorrow, October 12th, at the Eugene White Thunder Descendants Benefit Dance will be at Concho ERC. Gore Dance at 3, supper at 5. Your boy's head man, come show some support. Come shake some gourds with us. We always bring extra gourds, and we usually got an extra shawl or two. Come and check us out, man. Then Sunday, it's loading. Sunday will be the Sutton Reed family will be having a memorial dance. That'll be Sunday. We're gonna go Gord dance over there too. The Gord clan, is gonna show up, showing support for that family. There's gonna be some contests. There's Your usual benefit dance. We don't have work Monday, do we? We have fam, but I mean, as far as actual work. So go show some support for Angel and them, Angel Reed. Uh, I think it's very important, very very important. I kind of understand that, you know, uh, that process. So, and then October 15th, A3 rep and C3 rep and the China Arapahoe Department of Health from 5 to 9 at the Clinton ERC will be having a Halloween carnival. So come and check us out. We should be set up, huh? We'll be set up. We're gonna do a live podcast from there, so that'll be awesome. Come check us out. Come photo bomb with us. Just come and check us out. At Clinton, October 15th, 5 to 9 at the Clinton ERC. Just come check us out. And then October 16th, my rugged auntie, Corinne Morton, and a couple of her friends are putting together a dance. What's it called? A powwow dance class. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. October 16th from 6 to 8:30. Domingo, Trend, my niece Trend, be a few other uh dance styles, people, showing how it's done. If you want, this is a great way to get your family involved in the culture. So I think it's a great idea. Great idea what my aunt's trying to do. She can help you get your regalia together. That's what she does full time now. Is she sews and she puts those types of things together. So very important. If you're trying to figure out what to do, where to go, how to do it. I mean, show up October 16th at the Concho ERC. Should be a good time. And then October 17th here at 1950 South Shepherd, the All Nation Well Variety Speaker Night with Mr. Jeremiah Williams. He'll be sharing his experience, strength, and hope. We'll be serving a meal at 6. Still not sure what we're going to have yet. And he'll be sharing his story from 7 to 8. We will be live streaming. So, we always have a good turnout, but we want to keep inviting everybody. So come on out. And then the Elders Spooky Night, October 25th. From, it was 3?
3 to 6.
3 to 6 p.m. at the Hammond ERC. They'll be serving a meal. They'll be telling ghost stories. I'm sure one of the ghost stories is my sister-in-law, Tiffany Bull Cummins, stink feet. She, they don't wear no socks in Hammond, so we like to tease them a little bit. But a meal will be provided. If you have any more questions, reach out to Pathways to Community Living. A great program. Another great program of the Department of Health. They're kind of like the leaders of what they do with their grant. So they're doing a lot of great things over there. So big shout out to Pathways. And then October 26th be the Masquerade benefit dance for the incoming. Well, I don't know if they're already incoming, but they're already here. Cheyenne Arapahoe Labor Day Powwow Committee. October 26th, we will be the honored Gord Clan. Host. Wait. Honored host. No, just host.
Host Gord Clan.
Host Gord Clan. Yeah, Ghost Horror Clan or whatever. Wait, hold up. Host Gord Clan. At the Masquerade on October 26th. Come show some support. Come, like I always say, come show some support. Come jump out there with us, man. We invite people. We want people to get involved. You know, whether it's with us or not, we will support you. And then November 2nd, the culture is the solution. We can't preach that enough. We can't say that enough. The culture is the solution. At the Clinton ERC, November 2nd, we will be having our November. You know, we kind of enjoy, you know, getting out there into the community and you know, bringing awareness to what we do as a Gourd clan. So that'll be November 2nd in Clinton at the ERC. Come and check us out. You know, culture is the solution. And then Mr. Trout, good morning, Brother Drew. Then November 9th, there'll be a memorial dance for Tony Pawnee, Mr. Isaac Rhodes' mother-in-law, at the Clinton ERC. Come and check them out. You know, that'll be November 9th. Make sure, you know, if you're in the area, stop by, you know, go check them out. Go eat with them. Go break bread with them. Just say supper at 5. Gourd dance at 2. So, you know, that's what this thing is about, man. We got to show each other unity, like yesterday's reading, unity. And then November 23rd, the JOM parents, well, the JOM Weatherford JOM is putting together a benefit dance or powwow at the Weatherford Middle School in Weatherford, Oklahoma, November 23rd. You know, what better way to get kids involved? You know, I think it's a great idea what they're doing over there, and you know, we're sure thankful we got those people in our community that are, you know, willing to keep our young ones involved. You know, that's amazing. So shout out to the Weatherford JOM parents. And then Circle of Giving, December 7th at the Gary ERC in Gary, Oklahoma. It's not your traditional benefit dance where the head staff brings, you know, giveaways. We're not going to do specials. We just ask that the head staff brings gifts for kids that are affected by substance abuse. You know, I love that idea because, you know, at one time in my life, I was one of those kids. But what is the raffle? How is the raffle work? If you bring a gift, you will be given tickets for the raffle.
Yeah, and then we'll have regular raffles.
We'll have regular raffles, but if you bring toys for the kids, you will be given tickets for another raffle. You know what the raffle is going to be for? Probably a TV and some. Yeah, we'll find something. Maybe a cedar box. I don't know. Oh, yeah. You know, he's pretty good at what he does with his cedar boxes. But that'll be December 7th. And you know, it's a pretty good sized TV. I mean, just go buy you know, go buy you a toy and donate it, and you will get entered into that raffle. So what else you got? Meetings. Okay, on Monday nights here at 1950 South Shepherd in El Reno, we have Mending Mondays. Man, it's a great meeting. It's a great meeting. Like, I can't even stress to you the healing that is happening in the Mending Broken Hearts training that we got from White Bison. To be able to bring that into the community, I mean, I can already feel the effects. I mean, like, that meeting keeps going through my mind about the topics. You know, you watch a video, you get to share, you get to mind map. I mean, it's very I just got nothing but a good feeling after I left from there, you know. So it was I love that meeting on Monday. It gets a little heavy, but also, you know, there's healing going on. Then on Tuesday nights, there is a talking circle in Clinton, 721 Frisco Avenue at the library in downtown Clinton. So at 7 o'clock, go check out Miss McKenzie. She's doing a great job out there. So shout out to McKenzie. And then eventually we're gonna get a meeting on Wednesday night over there. So we'll have some Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And last night we had our meeting here at 1950 South Shepherd. Always got a good crowd, that shows up. Always about 20 something of us. That happens at 7. Next week will be our speaker meeting. Then on Friday nights is the 12-step meeting, Wellbriety meeting. So it's a little bit more action, a little bit more, putting pen to paper, getting into the book of Wellbriety, which is very important. And then get you a shirt, man. You see this right here? Scan that QR code. Get you a shirt. I mean, we had a lot of requests for these shirts. We'll probably redo the black one. But, right now, I mean, I want one of every color. I mean, it don't matter what color it is to me. I mean, I'm going to get one and I'm going to rock out, So, $20. You have them send it to us and we will mail it to you for free. So, don't pay that shipping cost. Just have them send it to us and we will mail it to you for free. Only $20, man. Support the Res Recovery Gourd Clan. And that's it, huh? Want to thank everybody for tuning in. Want to, just say, man, that was a long, man. Half of this is the announcements, but that's all right. That's all right. We're just here to show support for our community. We're just here to help, get the word out. We love showing love to the people that are staying involved in our culture. And even if you're not, we invite you. We invite you to come and hang out with us, man. Come and see what we're about. I promise you, you're gonna feel good when you walk away, and we always want you to feel welcome. So with that, Brother Randy, see you. Have a good day. I hope.